Everyone's so busy, and all those people complain about the Boomer Great One intro being too long. You know what? It's time for the 3 minute and 3 second extended Boomer intro. I know how to use a mic. Where's the microphone?
Where's your microphone? When I was the age of these little youngins, we didn't have these newfangled microphones.
I don't like young people. They make me fart.
Young people, they're always on my lawn. That's what I don't like. And they get on the road and they drive really fast. I'm like, damn it. Don't you understand the speed limit says 35? That means you should drive 25 to make sure there's an extra 10 for buffer zone.
We didn't have speed limits. We had just limits. It limited us on everything. We couldn't do nothing. We just sat. That's all we did for fun. We liked it.
Well, now you must be younger than me, Sonny, because when I was your age, I couldn't just sit. I had to walk uphill in order to sit. And then when I was sitting uphill, and I had to pull myself up the hill by my bootstraps.
I don't want to hear your cry. You had uphill. You lied. You lied. I'm not younger than you. You're older. I'm old. I'm something but older than you.
No. I'm Boomer Great One. I'm older
but
than you.
But you said uphill. You're a traitor. You had it easy.
Uphill.
We didn't even have uphill. It was just hill, damn you. What generation of whippersnappers are you from?
Hey, listen to me, you little whippersnapper. Both of my knees hurt. And my back
we didn't
hurts,
have knees in my day.
You're
a millennial hippie.
You
don't even have your driver's license.
You dumb so I can drive. I've been driving since 1837.
Your penis cut off surgery all popular with the kids.
The first Henry Ford automobile ever.
My butt hurts with this chair. I want a new chair. The young kids, they should pay for it now, don't you think?
Yeah, if they'd stop buying avocado toast and Starbucks coffee, they could afford. Why do they buy all that stuff for?
We just had bread. We didn't have no toast. These weakling kids. Get their fire applicator to the toaster. Who had toast?
Right.
Who didn't have time for it? We're walking uphill all the time.
And Starbucks, we didn't even have water. All we had was the coffee beans. We had to put the beans
We just had bucks. There's no star. Who did this buck? This creepy old man grabbed us where we shouldn't have been grabbed, but we liked it, damn it.
That's right.
We liked it.
And I just imagined he was pulling me up by my bootstraps. I enjoyed every moment of it.
Dang whippersnappers.
Now these whippersnappers.
Don't get me started about them. Coincidentally, do you notice how it's boomers that are ruining all your favorite brands? Kathleen Kennedy, this Adrian Major, it doesn't matter. He's going to be irrelevant anyway pretty soon. So, the confusion, I'm not confused about a lot of things. Usually I could figure it out. What I couldn't figure out for the past several years was the underpants gnome strategy of nearly every major Western corporation out there now. Where the underpants gnome strategy was step 1, collect underpants. Step 2, there was no step 2. And then step 3 was profit. And your modern day corpos out there with this woke leftist political strategy, let's infuse politics into our products and services. It's the underpants gnome strategy. It makes no fucking sense. Step 1, insult half your base advocating political position X. All right. Today it's woke leftist politics. Tomorrow, who knows what it will be. I don't even think Republicans are dumb enough to put politics into their products. But then step 2, nothing. And then step 3, they actually think they're going to profit. And I couldn't get over the stupidity, right? If you're a corporate executive, you're a leader, like where is it that you come along a long career, you got great pubes, and you say, hey, you know what we should do? You know what we should do with the Star Wars franchise? What should we do? Lesbian space witches. Yeah. Hey, Jaguar now more recently. The old fart kind of rich guy car? especially in America, oh boy, you got a British car. Ooh. Those guys, the rich and all that. You know what? Not even mention the car. Just have a bunch of weirdos who are way too old to be theater kids anymore. And that's their dream. And we're going to make a weird, fucked up avant-garde commercial. And then we're going to double down and say we meant to do it. It's not a trick. Like, we were serious. You're just too stupid. You don't understand it. Or the video games, which, near and dear to my heart. You come up with horrible video games. Like, forget the politics. We're not even talking the politics. You come up with bad video games. They're not fun to play. They got a bunch of bugs. They're broken. And then on top of the shit cake, you add diarrhea, herpes infected, AIDS virus infected frosting with woke DEI politics. I am funded to the tune of $250 million that time. And I'm like, who's in charge? Who the fuck is in charge? And so a couple days back, when Jaguar decided to expose its asshole to the world, and everyone was making fun of him, it forced me to go and take a look at a bunch of presidents and CEOs of large corporations that are woke. And I looked at, what was it? Harley Davidson. I try to find traditionally, like, it's already a stupid strategy to go woke. All right, it is. But I try to find old school American companies that also, they found out there's DEI in them. It was Harley Davidson, John Deere. You're like, what the, who's captaining the ship? And I had a couple theories. One theory was that these guys were all weak, and they are all guys, and they all are white males, by the way. And I looked into them, and yeah, you look at them, you see they got baby fat still. They're overweight. None of them work out except for one guy, I think. And then another one I had was, okay, they're weak males. They ain't going to stand up to the political pressures that are put on them, because you're the CEO, but you still have all these other pressures, whether it's from the government, the board of directors, people. And I speculated they had these rooms, these quarters, because they're working remote. They got all these extra rooms, and there's a pegging room where the HR and the DEI directors put on strap-ons and fuck these CEOs in the assholes. Like, oh, more please, oh, I'm a bad boy. That's why I speculate anyway. Like I said, strap-on companies, strap-on manufacturers, invest heavily, because, man, they're all the rage now. But then the other one was what I certainly ran into was it's akin to the Peter principle, but you'd never get ahead by performance. You get ahead by conformance in bureaucratic organizations, whether they're government or large private company, corporation. You don't rock the boat. Get along to get along. Obey. Don't lead. Oh, for fuck's sake, don't come up with an idea. Hey, there's a housing crash coming. You just obey. And whereas that's great for cogs. I mean, that makes good employees. Just do the thing, execute the strategy. We'll do the thinking for you. The most obedient and non-thinking people get promoted, and then to lead the actual company, which requires vision, looking forward, checking out threats, looking for opportunity in threats, telling people no, knowing bad things when they're coming along. Like actual leadership, you don't want to pull from Mr. Steady Eddie, who just obediently went through the rain. Oh, what's that? Stick a cactus up my ass? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's me. And then like, oh, I wonder how the banking crisis happened, because it was all lemmings going off the cliff in obedience, and you do what everyone did. No thinking. What about price to rents? You gonna look at that? You're not the boss here. Well, no one's the boss here. Everyone's just following lemmings around. And that was your standard corporate conformance, not performance. And I looked at these guys and the whatever 5 or 6 CEOs I looked at, and yeah, they all look like weak-willed pussies, except for one guy. He was the president of Target and he came from a hard background, but then that guy just went obedient. But yeah, they have no spine. They will not lead. That's why I say the title is Jaguar's Adrian Mardell, Weak and Obedient Men Head Today's Corporations, not lead, because you don't lead. You're obeying someone. You're all like Biden. Oh my God, you guys are like, you're the Biden CEOs. Little fucking puppet. Oh yeah, he's totally down with it. Let's have him debate Trump, shall we? They are. They're not in charge. They're really not been. And so these were the two theories among a third one, which escapes me now, explaining the underpants gnome profit strategy of these guys. Because I was like, how in hell's name do you think this is a good idea? And it's only because you are spineless and you will kowtow to other pressures, whether that be external political pressures, marketing pressures. I think the girl bosses and the DEI hires and HR wield, is that the right word? Incredible power in corporate America, just like the Ben Gesserit did in Dune. And the threat is, well, we'll sue you for sexual discrimination or discrimination of any kind. And so they kowtow, they bow, they actually hire on these people and bring Dracula into their homes. Oh my God, Dracula's in our home. So they do not have the wherewithal to say no. And then that conformance thing, like, okay, we'll do it now. And that explains to me why you're making, to what a common person on the street would say, these are horrible decisions. I guess if you wanted, hang on, who's president and CEO of Victoria Secrets? But see, I want to know who it was 5 years ago when they started abandoning Hillary Super. Are you fucking kidding me? Is that your fucking name? Okay, president and CEO since 2024. Who was the previous president and CEO? She might actually be turning them around. Previous. Wouldn't surprise me if it's a white dude. 2006. Sharon Jester Turney. Okay, so Burns served until 2007. Several CEOs. So Sharon Jester Turney. All right, she's the one. She stepped down in 2016. Well, who's been in between? That's what I want to know. 2016. That's kind of ground zero for the woke shit. Okay, I'm not gonna look it up. A point remaining. I think I figured it out. Is that in order to become a leader of a large corporation, you must obey. You must be obedient. Right. And then also, I don't know if it's the fluoride in the water or what they're feeding these people. I'm looking at these modern day. I think they're weak men, and you don't have the balls to tell these people no and fuck off, even if it does threaten your company. And then when I looked at these men, yeah. So a couple days ago, whatever, the Jaguar thing comes out. A lot of people analyze it because it's ridiculously entertaining. It's also insulting to everybody who likes fast cars and fast women. Fast cars and loose women. I'm sorry, I got that wrong. And then people started digging into the personnel in Jaguar. And sure, there's the director of something. He happens to be a gay man, and they got video of him spewing leftist bland platitudes about unity and shit. And I mean, every speech from here on out should be good product at a fair price. That's what I would be saying, but you do you. Talking about, it wasn't even necessarily gay rights or anything like that. It was like an open environment and diversity and inclusion is respected. Okay, that doesn't make a good car. And then there was the guy, they sent out a PR guy to say the response has been vile and insulting, or it was vile. What was it? Was it? He was like, I can't believe it. This is unacceptable. This is overreaching reaction. It's like, no, you made an insulting, provocateur commercial. You knew exactly what you're doing. Don't do this Minnesota nice passive aggressive bullshit where you slap someone across the face like, oh my, I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. You're the one with the problem. What are you? Which has not helped your brand. But then someone started doing some digging and they found an Australian guy. He's a lawyer. I should have linked to his video below. And he's got clips of Adrian Mardell, the actual CEO, marketing director, not assistant reserve deputy vice president of holding your junk. This is the CEO, and I looked at him before, and I did a cursory overview of him. I'm like, that's why I got his picture up there. Sorry, Adrian, you look like a weak man. You look like a weak man. You're not a guy I'm going to buy a car from. You're not. I look at that. I'm like, I don't want you in my foxhole. Get the fuck out. You're going to crack and cry. I need you. No, no. But I do remember, and it corroborated my weak and obedient hypothesis. The guy's been with Jaguar since 1990, which is an admirable. I mean, you're a great corporate man. I can't imagine the tremendous amount of work and all the value he's brought in, but you're an obedient cog. You are not a leader. And then again, the Peter principle is you get promoted to the point of incompetence where you can't do your job anymore. I think it parallels that. But it's that conformity thing. You are a great employee. You are a shit fucking leader. You're great at obeying and taking orders. You are not a leader. And then when I look at the guy's face, I'm like, this is a weak guy. Then I saw the videos. And there's one video of him accepting an award from LGBTQ self-promoted, self-created, self-important organization. And he's accepting the award, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. And it isn't even what he said, which I'm sure was platitudes, or as we help out the gay and lesbian community. Again, fine. But I heard him, I'm like, oh, there's no testosterone there. There's no testosterone. And there it is, spineless, weak, which is fine if you obeying and being subservient gets you ahead to a certain point in corporate, but you don't want that guy captaining the ship. I'm trying to think of something Star Trek. Who is a good, obedient member of the Enterprise or any one of them? I'm not very familiar with like Deep Space Nine and all that. Some of you might know. There must have been like Uhura, okay, Lieutenant Uhura. She wasn't braggadocio. She wasn't Kirk, but she was a good communications officer. That's where I'm not a Trekkie. Somebody tell me if Uhura was ever put in command. Usually Spock, like, I'm going to go down with the red shirts and come back all by myself. No one's going to get that one. Spock, you're in command. Because Spock, he was kind of okay. But so now you have an obedient guy, and it's self-selection. You got a selection bias now in corporate America. Obedient people are getting promoted. And weak people, again, I don't know if it's because of what's in the water, or whatever else, but when you get a weak person, a weak and obedient person in the leadership role, they're just pushed around. Just like Biden, they're pushed around. And I guarantee you, whether it was ESG money or an order coming from Tata, maybe it was some HR pain in the ass, some DEI, maybe there was a threat, whatever politically motivated, maybe it was just their employees, maybe it was the board of directors who are a bunch of trust fund people who got jack fuck all shit going on, don't have to worry about making a product. They're all, they got thirds and fourths and fifths after their name. Thaddeus McDicksuck the fourth. It's a bunch of these trust fund kids who never had to work a job in their lives. And it's popular thing now, woke DEI, make garbage thing. And they're really pressuring him like, you got to do it. You got to go electric, because they are going electric, right? I mean, already you're kissing the ring. You're bending the knee. Stellantis tried doing that with Chrysler. with Dodge. They were the most popular cars in the United States. Were the Hellcat and the Challenger and the Charger, even the Dart. Oh, we got to put an end to that. That's enough fun now. I wish I remembered that CEO. He was a weak, obedient man. But I'm sure he got his orders from Stellantis. Now they're all in financial trouble. I don't. But I was listening to the guy. I'm like, yeah, that's a weak voice. That's a weak man. And I guarantee you, with the political pressures that be, whether it's the board of directors or government agencies or what, instead of him saying, are you fucking nuts? Like, here, you want to role play? Let's role play. Okay. Well, communal Cappy. Let's all role play together. You guys tell me, Cappy, we need to take Cappy Motors electric. Okay. On the count of 3, you tell me that. 1, 2, 3. Cappy, we need to take Cappy Motors electric. And I say, the fuck we do. See, leadership. There we go. Cappy, but you might lose ESG points. Oh, well, Cappy, you got to hire more black lesbian space witches from the set of Star Wars. The fuck we do, but they might sue you. Fine. See, because we're going to go bankrupt either way. And there's at least a shot we hit profitability if we produce and then I'll say, good products. And here's the true genius of my strategy. At a fair price. Don't tell anyone. Don't worry, they wouldn't be listening anyway. They're all getting pegged on the HR floor by a strap-on by Phoebe Waller-Bridge. Look it up. And I think I got it. I know it's not a sexy theory, but I keep looking at these guys. I'm like, these guys aren't going to tell political agents. They're not going to tell corporate, what's his name? Don Draper types, War of the Roses, ruthless people. I'm trying to think there's another. Oh, Atlas Shrugged corporate type of people to fuck off. They're not going to do that. And so what's going to end up happening, and you're seeing it happen all across corporate America, and this is not corporate America. I know this is technically not even corporate Britain. This is India, but I'm sure if we looked him up, he's a Westerner. This is happening in all of our institutions where you have obedient, compliant men and women just being yes men, just being the Joe Biden sock puppet. Somebody out there should have the Joe Biden sock puppet. Somebody should make a Biden sock puppet. That would sell. And instead of delivering what the people want, they're delivering what people are strong-arming them into, innuendoing, strongly suggesting, threatening. And that's part 2 of the underpants gnome strategy. And then, as you all know, part 3 isn't profit. It's lose your fucking ass. And then everyone shuts down. What's happening to all the video game studios getting shut down? It's going to happen to Jaguar. And maybe there's another thing that if you've been obedient for so long, and I envy these people. Like, they're good, reliable corporate men. I could never be that guy. I've known having to find another job, losing my job, getting laid off, getting sequestered. I've known no stability. So as far as this guy knows, I just obey what people tell me to do. And he's probably got way more money than me. Probably could afford a family, probably a great, reliable father and provider. Not necessarily a husband. I don't think I'm going to trust him in a back alley to protect me. But a great provider, not a leader. And I'm wondering how much of that is even apolitical. Like, the politics is just, we could push you around because you're obedient. And here, do the obedient thing. But the conditioning that you get promoted and you just for obedience, and then now your corporate ranks are just good corporate soldiers, rank and file. But they've never commanded men. They've never assessed the situation. We got to change strategy. Oh shit, fuck. Especially if you're going to hurt people's feelings. Could you imagine some DEI consultant come up to Cappy Motors, right? Well, you need diversity and include. Get the fuck out. I'm filming it. Get the fuck out of here, Dracula. No, you're not fucking allowed. Get the fuck out of here. Put it up on you. Yeah, what's your name? What's your degree in? Oh, some fucking hogwash, hog shit? Oh, yeah, can you add up to 10? This liberal arts major? Yeah, get the fuck. I welcome your fucking lawsuit. And I'd make cars that had big engines, were affordable, and we'd have women without tattoos, but tiggle bitties and long hair and tight asses marketing them. I'd have Sydney Sweeney market it. Get her right in here. Hey, come here. Come here. You. Just say anything. Just be nice. Be sweet. Be kind. Say a nice thing to men. Got it. She's done. Thanks. We'll have next year. We'll have the Christmas special. Huh? Christmas special with Sydney Sweeney? Huh? Just put her in a little naughty Santa Claus elf outfit. And like, oh my God, what do you want for Christmas? You know what? Here. Fucking genius. Fucking genius. Not fucking joking. See, now, for you normie MBAs with your 106 IQs, you might, that's genius. But see, it comes so regularly because I have like at least 30 more IQ points than you do. So this is just something cute. What you could do, and any auto manufacturer can run with this. Sydney, I'm going to make you millions, sweetheart. Millions of fucking dollars. Any cool car, right? Any cool car manufacturer. You get regular old car, right? But, and I don't know, we'd have to have engineers, not liberal arts majors or MBAs, figure out the science behind this. But Sydney Sweeney, you could even do other women, other beautiful women, all three of them in the country. Some beautiful, nice celebrity females, right? That we all like Salma Hayek, okay? Jennifer Aniston, it'd be for the older guys, right? And the girls are at the manufacturing facility, and the Ford Mustang comes off the plant, right? And Sydney Sweeney, she got some lipstick there. There's a thing of lipstick, and she kisses the hood of each Mustang. And then they put the coat of paint and enamel over. I know, yes, it would. I know, nerds. I know. Don't actually. Then the paint wanted. I know. Figure it out. And she signs it, right? Although you hope she doesn't like screw it up. Expensive piece of equipment. But she at minimum could just kiss it, right? Her lipstick kiss is actually on your car, and it's cemented over with the thing, right? And you charge another $5,000? And she's just there, man, kissing cars all day, signing her name, maybe some really cool. I guess it would depend on the car, right? So, what? Why am I so poor? Why the fuck don't I have billions of dollars? Don't, never mind. Oh, you're a white male. You don't know shit. Here's another white male idea for you, but you won't use it. So you'd say, well, Cappy, how is red lipstick going to show up on a black car or a red car or something like? Well, then she'd have different color lipstick. Now, red on black would be all right. Okay. What if you had white lipstick that would just punch right through black, or a darker, so there'd be different color lipstick that would, so, okay, we're going to run the blue ones now. All right. So put on the yellow lipstick. Okay. We're going to run the white ones now. Obviously put on the red lipstick. We got the black ones, put on the white lipstick, right? You could get it. And then you'd have these cars and say, cars act with the finishing, with a touch of love, with a little kiss of love from Sydney Sweeney. Dude, every guy pay at least another $5,000 for that car. Oh, you could do limited edition, maybe charge more. I don't know. You talk to your economist, have them figure out the pricing on that. Holy shit, would we be having some fun then? No, I got the fucking geriatric theater kids advertising me a thing on Jaguar, which I don't even see. Salma Hayek, the Salma Hayek lipstick kiss edition. You just leave a little kiss on the hood right there. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Gal Gadot. I mean, who else? There's not that many. I think Sydney's the only one under 30. Everyone else is just like, yeah, the Amy Schumer mod. Yeah, let's see Amy Schumer. Yeah, no one's fucking buying that shit. You just find some Hollywood sweetheart who everybody likes, kept their mouth fucking shut, didn't talk politics, and just gives a little kiss on your car. And you put it all, oh, male gay, ooh, men having food, no, that. Oh, shit, but you didn't hire any quadriplegic Hispanic Native American blind wheelchair-bound females for your marketing. Oh, too fucking bad, I guess, huh? I got lipstick from Sydney Sweeney on my car. There we go. Guys line up the fucking door. Nope, we can't do that. I hope you young kids are paying attention to what the adults are doing to you. The adults try to do this to me too. They try to take brainwashing and make it seem fun and edgy. Like, hey, Sunday vacation Bible school. Hey, it's summer, right? Yeah. You know what you want to do? I don't know what. You want to go back indoors and listen to boring shit because 9 months of that crap during school wasn't up, but this time it's biblical. No, I really don't want to do that. They're trying to make fat chicks hot. And they're going to, I can't wait for the shipmobile to come out from Jaguar. I can't wait. But there's so much potential to have fun. You know what? Elon Musk. Someone tell Elon Musk. He wants to increase Tesla sales. Someone ought to contact him and let him know about this. What is the 20-minute mark? I don't have a car company. Elon does. You know how he could sell more cars? Lipstick kisses from hot girls who don't hate America. How about that? Huh? A little bit of fun. Show these miserable fucking leftist feminist woke types like, yeah, you know what? You go be pissed off and lecture us about how important it is saving the world with electric cars and all that. We got a sexy woman who kissed this car for good luck. She blessed it. She gave it her blessing. We can't do that, but we can't convert. Same people says, well, you can't do it because the paint won't work. And it's the same people say, we can't convert downtown buildings to residential because you got to put in all this other plumbing. Michael M, $5. Cappy, speaking of old, is ARP filling up your physical mailbox at your house with offers? You'll be eligible for membership any day now. No, they haven't. And fuck ARP. Fuck ARP. I'm now Gen X won't do it, but if Gen X wanted to redeem itself or actually live up to the reputation it has, which it did not earn, Gen X would tell ARP to fuck right off. Say, you're a boomer organization. You advertise to 70-plus-year-olds. You don't advertise to us. Get the fuck out of here, you disgusting family-destroying assholes. ARP is just socialism for old people. No, I will not be joining ARP. All right, that's it. Questions, answers, AskWillConsulting.com. Link below is how not to become a millennial. Adrian, maybe you want to read that. If you guys don't want to be Mr. Obedient. Although I will grant Zoomers are lying flat. They're not doing it anymore. And that's it. I'll see you guys later, Toodles.